Hello everybody, Dokkan here, welcome back to another video on the channel. Since Dokkan is drier than the Sahara Desert at the moment, I'm going to go ahead and talk about one of our favorites in the Dokkan community. You know, just to be able to provide back to our boy, because he has done so much for this community. It's actually pretty crazy how much that this man has provided over the years, dude. And I feel he deserves one of these style videos. So if you guys know about where do the data download videos come from and how do we provide them and things like that, we do have them pinpointed in the link in the description for people to, you know, check out who is the guy that we're getting all the resources and all the information and all that good stuff, right? It's not just the leaks that we've been getting, you know. Sometimes we CI seriously and it's like, yeah, that's some good stuff, good leaks, let's go. But also we got people like our boy Proton. So this is what we're doing today. So shout outs always to our boy Proton here. So yeah, in the link in the description, you guys can check him out. He's always going to be there. I feel like he is going to be just a standard, right, to leave him on the descriptions on my videos, because all the information that I can get or that I can receive basically is from our boy Proton. Let me give you a little bit of a backstory. Usually whenever it comes down to like these videos, I like to, I guess, remember when did I ever stumble upon these people, or when did I ever met them for the first time. And of course it's through here, through social media, through Twitter, because and it was a long time ago, ever since before I started to do content on this game. I saw this guy posting some Dokkan data stuff, and it's like, oh wait a minute, this is a very resourceful guy with some very resourceful tools, so let's go ahead and continue checking him out. So that's what we do. And you know, his English is very well. If you guys don't know, there's also a link in the description. I'm going to look this up, but shout outs to Brother Russia. He had an interview session with our boy Proton. Granted, he is not like English native speaking, but he understands English pretty well. So shout outs to Brother Russia for him actually interviewing Proton as to many different questions as to where he gets the data, how does he perform like a data download, what will be the process as soon as a data download hits the game and stuff like that. He is able to go backdoor basically in the back end side of things. So those are terms for coding, right? If you never know about programming and coding and stuff like that, the whole game that we play right now, Dokkan Battle, it's just a whole bunch of codes. But the imagery that you see in your face is the front end side of things, which is the graphical user interface, or the heads-up display and such and such in the game. That is the front end of the system, but the back end of the system is all the codes, all the data, all the information that is in there that translates as to what will be maybe the next unit, the new events, all that stuff. And that is all the code that happens in the game. So, and he recently made a data download, so that is pretty cool. It used to be raining outside. I don't know if that actual audio came in through, but there's some thunder going on apparently. Oh Jesus. Okay. But yeah. So recently, this was yesterday. There was a data download on JP. Of course, I'm not gonna cover it. Well, I kind of am. Sure. we'll go through it. This is basically what I do with my data download videos and stuff like that. I always, first and foremost, give shout outs to my goat Proton, because he deserves it. Not only that he deserves it, the dude is heavily working under the behind the scenes, looking into all the information, all the data and stuff like that. And I don't feel You know, I hear sometimes, you know, shouts to Proton, thank you Proton, all that stuff, but we don't give them like a proper shout out. So Proton, my dude, this is your video. So we do have to be appreciative of our boy Proton. We love our boy. He's our goat. So yeah, all the information that he, yeah, whenever a data download hits the game, we got some other like some people in the community do this, right? Where we have the websites from Dokkan Wiki right here, that you can see over here. We got the Dokkan fandom page over there. Ooh, sorry, that you guys can be able to reach out to. And there's also some other pages like the Dokkan info. Those pages have been coming up. It has been a long time now, but they have been coming up recently because it kind of helps the community to see, you know, with the pretty pictures and stuff like that, what is new, what is coming next and stuff like that with these websites. So if we bring up a website here, basically this is Dokkan Wiki. This is somebody, I believe Thieving6 works this page. So this page looks like phenomenal. That all the designs, like the news for the game and stuff like that. There's the site news as well, the news in game and stuff like that. Putting all the information here very neatly is very awesome. But our boy Proton is a guy that, you know, goes into the backlog and sees what is behind the scenes and what is next, basically, for stuff regarding Dokkan. So yeah, there we go. We got the Super ECA for Physical Goku Black that's gonna come out. That's in 3 days. That is Thursday. Thursday morning is where Goku Black is gonna come out. Super ECA Goku Black, man. I wish this could have come out on global, but I guess we have to wait. Series 16. I guess we're all caught up right now. We're around 15 and 16 on the global side of things in terms of Proton, which is good. New scripted events. This is the animation for chapter 6. And then this is a lot of like pertinent info that a lot of people are looking into. And I do want to make another, like a separate video on this, but this is what we're gonna check out. So again, shouts to Proton. This is what he does, right? So he says, to anyone wondering what this is about, he went from character ID 332 to ID 741. So it's Super Saiyan 3 Goku GT to Super Saiyan 3 Goku GT. The difference is that the ID 741 has a tail and the ID 332 does not. So he now uses the tail battle sprite. So has a little tail now on his sprite, which is something that we need. And I guess a lot of people started speculating that this might be the theme for the worldwide download celebration. I could possibly make a video on this whenever possible. So yeah, whenever that comes, we'll do a video. But for today, again, this is just a video for Proton. So we got to give our shout outs to our boy here. But yeah, he is a Dokkan battle enthusiast, as we see there. Yeah, Proton is a very cool dude. He likes Dokkan, and of course, you know, he's a supporter of many of the other Dokkan content creators. So we gotta give our boy some shoutouts here. Whenever, like I said, whenever there's a data download video or anything in general, he goes at it and makes sure that posts the news and stuff like that. Of course, he is, you know, he is meticulous. He takes his time, makes sure that everything is ready, and provides these little threads of data downloads, whether it be the JP version or the global version, which is also like very, very cool. As we see here, like he goes into detail as to like what is added, like quest mode, support memory events, super ECA, stuff like that. Like, and then he makes sure that pins the latest data download that happened, you know, just to have it as a background for whenever a new data download comes in, or for the data download that is already up at the moment. He saves it just so people doesn't get lost in the sauce whenever he posts or retweets something else, right? So yeah, this is what I was talking about. Thieving6, this is the Dokkan Wiki page. So this is another page that was created alongside the Dokkan wiki, not the Dokkan info page or site, so that, you know, we Dokkan players can get more involved as to what's coming next into the game. But not only that, it's because this page right here, this fandom wiki page, is no longer being like supported, it seems, because if we press over here, we do have this. I feel like this should be permanent, so yeah, keep it up. But then we have this, right? These are events that are already gone, and they have not been updated. This, I guess, this stays updated. But whenever it comes, like, there's the Twitter page right here. It seems as though maybe the team itself has not started working or producing more and more stuff like this, because this was when, what was it, Super Saiyan 3 Goku came out? The Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Hirudegarn. But yeah, it's no longer there, unfortunately. So yeah, this has to be like maybe kept up to date, but I guess not. So that's why a lot of people are resourcing or reaching out to like other pages like Thieving 6, which is this one, and then of course we got the Dokkan info one. So but yeah, he also provides channels, like I said, to other people. Our boy Archie getting some recognition as well. Archie is another like fun member of the community who you know, provides some slight challenges to the people. If you have nothing to do on Dokkan, like, you can do these like challenge races and stuff like that. He comes up with these bright ideas. So this is already done. I think I posted my questions, but I think I didn't do a video on this. But of course, I was just complaining about friend system fix. We need more attempts on the redstone. Just remove the limit attempts altogether. Just make extreme characters solid instead of just fumbling them in the grass, and something else, I think. But yeah. But yeah, our boy Gotan, or our boy Proton, he is a very avid fan. Like I said, he goes into the various descriptions of what this game has for us. Like, if there's I think Global had a data download or something like that. It has been pretty long since we have one. I think June 6th was the data download, and that was when AGL Bardock came into the game and stuff like that. Of course, this is an issue. I think a lot of people retweeted it, that Ultimate Clash has a problem with the type of currency that we've been getting and how expensive it is to get these characters done or ECA'd. So, of course, our boy Proton was able to, you know, retweet it, because again, we are all avid fans of Dokkan. We want to see it succeed, but it's not fair when we have these things happening, right? So in any case, it is a very bloated you know, place where we're doing a lot of Dokkan content. There's a lot of Dokkan content creators out there, and we love them. We appreciate you, so thank you for what you do. And hopefully, with all of the people that are doing Dokkan content, it kind of reaches out to the producers of the game and let them know, hey, we got some of the bigger content creators arguing about this issue. We need more currency for this game. And we got our boy Proton as well, one of these amazing people who check the data and stuff like that, to verify what goes down in those data downloads and stuff like that, and make sure that all the things are spread out. Spread the word, kind of, right? But yeah, I think Proton stumbled upon my channel a long time ago. I think I posted a video and he was able to like maybe retweet it, or I think I posted something and I said like, hey, check out Proton, he's very cool. And he wasn't following me at the time. I was following him, and I was like, like, let me go ahead and like retweet this and things like that. And I think he reached out to me and said like, yeah, it was weird. I thought I was following you for a second, but well, never mind. Here you go. I was like, oh my god, dude, thank you. I'm very honored about that. So shout outs to you. I gotta give props where props are due. This is, for me, like, even people like Proton, where maybe we don't talk a lot. Maybe we don't interact a lot, but I always give my thanks and shout outs to those people that work so hard to keep us informed about what's going on in the game and things like that. And one of the many things that I'm very grateful of is not only being able to share this beautiful game that we all know and love with you guys, but able to create some very good friends along the way. And Proton is one of those guys. So whatever happens, like if this game dies for some reason, that won't make me unfollow people. That won't make me stop being friends with these guys, because these are people that I look up to. I am a small boy from Puerto Rico doing content for a mobile game that a lot of people do content for, and he was able to just, you know, follow me. And even like I said, even if it's a follow or things like that, those are like small things, insignificant things, but it brightens my day really, really, really nice. And I sometimes I wake up and it's like, dude, I can't believe that people like Proton, people like Minato, Truth, Ningen, like follow me in some sort of fashion over there on the social medias. And it's like, it's awesome. And I'm very, very happy that I was able to maybe like, well, not impact, to be able to say some very nice things and that can, you know, touch upon somebody else's life and be like, yeah, I'm gonna follow him because he's pretty cool. I always like to do that on social media, where I don't give a damn about like negativity and stuff like that. I rather put something nice out there and make somebody else's day. And if that person is, like I said, happy, excited, like they're overjoyed for what I did, then I did my job. That's reflective for what I do on my content. Whenever I'm doing content or things like that in the game, my goal is to make people happy. That is my end goal. And I am very fortunate enough to say that people like Proton follow me on Twitter. And, you know, this is a guy that has been doing this for a long time. And here I am, like, yeah, I'm a little noob who doesn't know much about maybe his life and things like that. But the only way that I can know this guy is because he is able to give us some important news and details about, you know, the game and stuff like that, right? But yeah, I am very, very happy that I was able to meet a guy like him. I sometimes recall some of the conversations that he leaves in the chat, where it's like, well, you know, sleep, very needed. And in addition to that, I think he enjoys his let me not mess it up, because there's it's a different term. It's either soccer or football, because I know football. You know, we Latinos know our football, but there's also, you know, like like soccer and stuff like that with you. I think that's how they call it in America. They call it soccer, but it's football. So our boy Proton is an avid enjoyer of football, and, you know, has some pretty good games and stuff like that. So yeah, not a long style video. I think I actually never thought that I was gonna make it this long, like 20 minutes, but I usually make these like videos for like 30 minutes and stuff like that, just saying grateful things about how I know this person, how incredible it is to know this guy. And it's like, man, this is awesome. I'm very grateful that I met this person. But really, I really, really mean this when I say this. Like, I'm very fortunate to be in this position, and I sometimes take it for granted when I wake up and I have a bad day. I'm depressed because some of the things that are in my life right now are not going the greatest, and I'm trying to look at a positive aspect of things. Like, we're doing a lot of good work, and when I say we, I mean all of you. All of you who stumble upon watching this video about a guy on the internet who's providing information about Dokkan. But we were able to grow this channel, and I'm able to do things like this, where I'm out of the curb. I'm out here doing things a little bit different than what other people are doing, and it's, you know, giving them their flowers because they deserve it. And you know, I gave them to Ningen, I gave them to Truth. I think I also gave them to the Gaming Claw, even though he's not around doing content anymore. I always love you, dude. Same goes for Ningen, same goes for Truth, and same goes for Proton here. So I want to give my special shout outs to them because right now I gotta start looking at life at a more positive aspect. I am grateful for meeting people like Proton, even though he's at the other side of the world, or I don't know where he is. Like, I mean, he says, look at his location. He's somewhere over the rainbow. So I got to picture that. He's somewhere over the rainbow. I don't know where he is, and he's providing content for us in a way. He's providing us like the information in regards to data downloads and stuff like that. And I don't feel that he gets enough of his flowers enough. So my boy, hopefully this video dedicated to you does that for a little bit, right? So in addition to that, like, I'm grateful for all of the people that we were able to meet through this medium, to this channel. And that's why one of the primordial reasons I say that you guys are not subscribers. You guys are members of this community, members of this family. Even though like YouTube has this membership program, you guys are members of my community, our community, of my family, of our family, right? That's the important part. That's why I feel that this is something that we worked for and that we built together. It isn't a me thing, it is an us thing. This is why it's our channel. So the fact that we were able to grow this channel of ours to this length, to this height, it's breathtaking. And even though like we haven't made it to like 900, we haven't made it to 1,000 yet, I'm out here like celebrating already that we got 843 beautiful people. So I'm very excited for the future. And before we look into the future, I gotta give my thanks and my shout outs to those people who have helped us in the past and in the now. And Proton is one of them. So Proton, my dude, this is a video dedicated to you. I told you this was, well, I didn't tell you this was specifically coming. Maybe you get impacted, maybe you get shocked because you never knew. You never knew about this one. You didn't. Come on. But yeah. If you have a social media account and you like Dokkan Battle, do make sure to follow our boy Proton. Or, you know, just, I guess you don't need to, because social media is a bad place. But if you do have social media and you're in the cesspool with us, then go ahead and make sure to give Proton a good old follow. Again, the links are always in the description at every single video. Well, don't look at the previous ones, of course, but starting there's a particular point that I started adding this guy's Twitter page in the description, but I don't remember at what point that I started. But all of his links, all of his primordial link, which is the Twitter link, are going to be in the description. So do make sure to check him out. Give him a follow, give him a shout out, maybe comment down below what do you think about our boy Proton, or if just say thank you, Proton, for all the content that you provide us in terms of the data downloads and stuff like that. So yeah, kind of wanted to make this video for you, my dude. I appreciate all the effort and all the work that you put in. It doesn't go unseen, right? You are very well deserving of all the thanks and the gratitude, and your work does not go unnoticed. Okay, so shout outs to you, my dude. And shout outs to you guys watching this video. If you did like it, hit that like button. This is a completely different style of video, so you guys don't need to subscribe. But if you do wish to help the channel in any way whatsoever, do hit that subscribe button. It does help out a lot. We're on our road to 1,000 subscribers, and I would greatly appreciate it. If you, like I said, if you really enjoy this style of video, of course this is not the last one that I'm gonna make. I just don't like to do them all together. I don't like to be like spamming them a lot, right? These are special videos, so whenever I want to give my thanks and my shout outs to people, this is where we do it. So yeah, make sure to hit that like button. Again, you guys don't need to subscribe, but if you do want to, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, shout outs to my dude Proton. And as always, I'll see you guys all in the next video.